Yes. What are you doing here? Just a minute, thank you. You want to get in the picture? Come here then. Come here then. Come on, we're going to get in the picture. Where's Monty gone? He's gone. This is Crystal. Say hello. Say hello, camera's up there. No? Alright. I'm not going to move you back in there because this is going to be dangerous. Very dangerous. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay, this is a video. Oh, hello everyone. I'm John, just here out the picture. I'm camera shy, so I'm not going to come in the picture. This is a candle. Let's just show the candle. There, that's a candle. And that's a tea light holder. You put a tea light in there, it's got a long spike on. And then the idea is to put this inside the candle. Now, I used to do this, and I have no need to do this anymore, but I know somebody that does. And I thought, right, a helpful video to show how it's done. It's ever so simple. Anybody could do this. But the trick is getting it smack in the middle. So here we go. What you need is a gas ring. You need one of these tools here. This little tool helps you dig it into the candle. You have to heat this up. You have to make it molten hot, glowing bright red. It's dangerous, kids. Don't try this at home. You have to have a health and safety warning these days, don't you? So that's it. Yes, Crystal, you really shouldn't be here. No, because you don't want to get wax on you. No, I know, look, you want to help, don't you? Go back in there, go on back in there. I'll shut the door. Go on, that's it, thank you very much. Monty's being good. Monty's staying in there, that's right, very good. Oh dear, dogs. Right, so here's the candle. Now, you notice it's got the wrapper on it. Leave the wrapper on. It's when you heat this up, the wax will tend to run down the side of the candle. That won't particularly damage it, but you can scrape it off fairly neatly. Best to leave the wrapper on just for now. Have something on the surface that you're working on, because this will get very messy and the wax will be difficult to clean off certain surfaces. So, right, here's the thing. Mark this, score it with the outer rim of the tea light holder, and make it absolutely centre as you can. And once you've done that, it's about there, press into it just a little bit, just so you score the wax. So you've got a little indentation around there. You can see where to put this. Now this is a bit smaller, and you'll see how this works its way around. Oh, something I haven't done. Something I haven't done. So put the pause on. I haven't taken the wick out. Just a minute. Are you coming in now? Come on then. Come on in. In and out. In and out. I'm trying to do this video. So go on in there. Go on in there, Crystal. Go on. That's it. In there. So I'm going to get wax on you. So I'll shut the door again. Sorry, back with you. Yeah, essential tools of the candle maker is a pair of pliers, because just get hold of the wick with a pair of pliers. I mean, you can probably use your fingers actually. It doesn't take an awful lot. You can just pull the wicks out. They won't snap. That's it. There's the wick. You might be able to use that for something else. Who knows? So there we go. Now we will heat up the wax. Just a bit of gas there. Be very careful, and set yourself a light. And now I'm going to rotate this tool tip in the flame just to heat it up. It doesn't have to be particularly hot. As long as it's hot enough to melt the wax. A few rotations like that, and then straight in to the wax, trying to be as careful as possible to get it smack in the middle. When you first put this on the wax, it will wobble around a bit, so just let that sink into the wax and start to rotate the tool. This is where it might just go off centre a bit. A little bit tricky. Once you've started it, you've got a hole going, it becomes much easier to guide the tool straight into the middle. So there we go, it's now easing its way in. There we go, and just keep rotating around like that, and you'll see the wax is building up inside. Every now and again, just take it out and shake it out. There we go, and heat up again a little bit. You get a bit of smoke when doing this. It's not ideal to use a gas ring, but it certainly works for now. And just keep doing this over and over again. About half a dozen times or so will make it deep enough to take the tea light holder. Fascinating stuff. Anyway, time for a here's one I did earlier moment. Yeah, here's a hazard of doing this. You see we've got a nice big flame coming out of the gas ring there. This is not good. Be very careful. This will happen if you get a bit of wax on the gas ring, so be very, very careful. And just keep working the tool into the wax until it's deep enough, which it is about now, to accept the tea light holder. Right, now you'll see it's deep enough, it's nice and central, and it will take that but you'll see it's not quite wide enough. It won't fit in. So you need to widen this out. Again, back to the tool, heat it up a little bit, put this back in the hole and start working your way around the outside of the hole, bit by bit. Just rotate around gently until that hole gradually widens. And while you're doing that, just make sure the hole is still central. I can see I'm moving a bit in that direction, so I need to widen the hole more in this direction. So that's almost wide enough, almost, maybe a little bit more. No, yeah, just a little, tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. Now you can probably see there's quite a bit of smoke coming off the gas ring when I turn the gas off. So here we go, getting the tea light holder spike right in the middle of the hole and press down until the tea light holder sinks nicely into the wax. And you can see that's done. Still a bit messy, it's got to be tidied up. That's very easy to do. You can just use the heat of your finger, just gradually work your way around it, and that will smooth it off and make it a nice, smooth, perfect finish. So that is how you get your tea light holder into a candle. So you can see when you've done this, you've had a bit of a burr around it. Something as simple as a spoon, just very gently scrape around the burr. It should just easily flake off, because that burr doesn't really stick properly to the wax underneath. It just seems to sit on top, and you get the odd bit which might be more difficult to remove. Another thing is to make sure that the edges of this tea light holder are just underneath the surface of the wax, because they are very sharp, easy to cut yourself on those. Clean it out, get all the wax out. This isn't a shiny one, this is quite a matte finished tea light holder. Some of them are quite shiny, you can get silver ones, you can get all sorts. This is just a simple matte gold one. Now you think you've done, peel off the paper and you'll have a perfect finish. Nice tea light holder right in the middle of the candle. There you go.